Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we're back on my Mechanical Mastery world, and today I'm going to try my darndest to see if we can get through making of this right here, the improved mechanical essence, this process. To make this, we've got to have the blues. We have that. We got to have the 4 fire chargers. I now have that. So we have to be able to get this made, the basic control circuit, and get it into the mixer. We have a mixer set up with this. We just don't have it automating the heated portion, which will probably take something like coal or charcoal. So we have to figure that out. But the first part is the basic circuit. And if you know about this, it takes osmium and it takes redstone. Okay, so we don't have either of these 2 pieces automated yet. And so I've got a place for redstone here. I just don't have it actually getting that out. And that's usually just a pulverizer. So I'm thinking that what we're going to do is over here, back in this line of mess here, this is where I pulverize various ores. Like this is iron, and it goes through pulverizer. We're going to add another pulverizer here. And you see me do this, but it'll do redstone. That'll be the first thing. And this is the part where we actually take the resources and like the dust and things normally and bring them down into ingots. Now, osmium does not, I believe, have a way of doing that. So if you look at the osmium ore here, you only, where is it again? To get the osmium ingots, there isn't really a dust form. There is a dust form, but you have to use mechanism to get that. So maybe we do have to use like an enrichment chamber or something. So the pulverizer, you don't get it from a pulverizer at all. But you do get a little bit more from an enrichment chamber, okay? So maybe we need to do that. Make an enrichment chamber and throw osmium into it and maybe get some more out of it. That would be kind of useful, right? Yeah, so maybe we'll do that instead. So maybe we'll do another little setup here since we got power nearby, and we'll do that. Let me get the redstone portion hooked up. And looking at this, instead of getting 6, you see here, you get for an enrichment chamber, you get 12. If you looked at the pulverizer here, we only get 6 and we get some byproducts. So I think the enrichment chamber is the way to go for both of these. And maybe this is something we'll have to do maybe off camera, is upgrade these to enrichment chambers to work. But I'm going to work on using it right over here, probably set up a little thing for enrichment chambers. So let me get a couple of those set up and then we'll continue on. I think I'm going to try to do the enrichment factory for this. I believe if I look at this, it has 2 slots. It has 3 slots and we only need 2 for this project. So I think that'll work out really nicely. So let's see about doing that. Let's put it like over here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put it right in this line here. And now we got to configure this with some of the EMC links, which I'll get that in a second. We're going to put in here some redstone. We're going to put in some redstone ore, I should say, and osmium ore, and that should work. So I need to space this out just a little bit more here. Let's put this maybe over here, right about there. Yeah. Okay, do we have any of the Mark IIs or whatever, or Mark IIIs? No, we don't. So let's see if we can make these up really quick here. So we need 2 of the Mark Is. We need 2 barrels. Okay, 2 barrels. Boom. We need to have 2 of the Mark Is. There we go. Mark IIs. We need a couple of reds, the red essences. I'm calling by the number, by the color. There we go. Okay, so we got the Mark IIs. Again, please. Thank you. There we go. I don't know why I have iron on me. And then the Mark IIIs, we probably have those already. I have some blue in memory of the system. Okay, so there we go. We're going to need to get out of here. We're going to have to get redstone ore, and we're going to have to get osmium. Okay, there we go. And we're going to start to put this in here. I'm going to set up one of these on each of the sides, top and like that. And this one will be redstone, and this one will be osmium. And now we should set up the side configurations. Side config is the top would be output. No, input. Should be input, right? And the last one should be input. So is it inputting right now? No. Why is that? I would think that these would normally just start working. Auto eject, clear sides. You got the input side, so it's not bringing in any materials. Do I have to put a space between these? Let's go see if I do this here. Now I'm learning something new about this. Let's get a pipe. And we'll, of course, we can always upgrade the pipes later. So let's do this and see if this one works differently. I'm interested to know why this is not working. The dark red side is on the left side of it. This is the left side of it. It's set for input. And, oh, I got to tell it what to do, right? Okay. Okay, so that's working. So we do have to have space of for the whatchamacallits. Okay, so let's just do that. We'll put this over here. Well, I don't like how this all looks now. I got to have it all in line. Sorry. Okay, so we have these two here. These are the two resources. We'll have pipes coming out of those going into the enrichment chamber right there. Okay, and we'll set these to output. One is redstone, one is osmium. And so, okay, so we don't have, we can put something else in here that we want to just go into our system. And I'm thinking that I might want to do, actually use that iron. Because we have been having iron troubles, so maybe that's something I do with this. Instead of doing that, can we do iron? Yeah. Okay, so I'll get another MK3, and I'll set that up and going into here. I'm going to use the flux points here to make a power for this. So we're going to put this, I can put it right on top, actually, I think. So we're going to do that, and we're going to set this to our network. And now this has started processing. You can see it does 3 at once, which is a lot more efficient than doing 1 at once. That's good. And of course, we can use the upgrades here. We can actually speed this up if we want. Now, we got a bunch of stuff here. We've got redstone dust and osmium dust and iron dust, okay? And we now have to get that into this section over here. I have a spot for osmium, not for the dust, though. So, see, I can take the iron dust and the redstone dust and really everything else. Let's just put the osmium dust in here. So we have a spot for it, okay? Osmium is there. We have osmium ingots up here, and we have redstone. So this should just start to process correctly once we and pull it into it once we get it into the system here. So now we have to find the line that goes. This is one thing I wish you could color code these a little bit better or tell what's going on. We have to find the line that goes into the bottom. This is the extract line. This is the input line, and you can see it goes right beside it actually. So we probably could just go right from below it. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's go do that, and then so it should then all those pieces should go into the system automatically, right? So we're gonna put a piece right here and set it to extract. And is it pulling out yet? I'll see it says it's full, can't do much more. But the side config, this is the back, this is the bottom. We want the bottom to be output. And there they go, it's all emptying out. Okay, so this is a good speed for it, so that's fine. So let's see. I don't have a way to grab that right there, but I jumped by it. I just flew right by it. That's great. Okay, and we put that back. Right, that's the way you do it. Oh, this is... I really should go around. I really get to get this in working on the flux network and stop with all these cables everywhere. Gets in the way. Okay, so we should be making up... We have now osmium dust of 44. We know we're getting more iron. And of course... My system just consumes iron like crazy. And then we're getting more redstone dust over here. So I'm just watching to see if it goes up at all. It goes up. There it went. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is I need to get the osmium turned into whatchamacallit? The osmium ingots. So let me get a probably what was there can't speak. Is there a mechanism version of this that makes the ingots better? Okay, so let's go look, because apparently the energized smelter is pretty good. So maybe we got to make an energized smelter. Do I have one of these over here that I'm not really using? Enrichment chamber, crusher, energized smelter. Yeah, I haven't been really using this at all. Okay, so let's just grab that and I'll throw it in here for now and see what goes on. So let's put the energized smelter here. Okay. So that'll get power, good. And I really want to have on this side, let's see if I can do it this way. I'm going to say extract, and we'll set to extract there, and then something's going to be going into here. Nothing yet. It's all going down here. Okay, it's taking osmium dust. That's good. I wish you could lock it so that it can't, like, it'll only do osmium dust, but that's what we want to see. So we need to add a filter system on this, which again takes the diamond upgrade. So we're going to get, there's one of those, and we need to get our filter thing. So we'll do the filter, and we need some osmium dust here. So we got a bunch of that. And let's say, first of all, that in there. Good. Let's say, oh man, I can't see it from up under here. How can I do this? I know I can. I know there's a cable I can stand on right here, right? Okay, because I had to get the right side. There we go. The side is there. Oh, now I can't get out. Okay, so it will fall down again. Take more damage. This is not UHC. I'm okay with taking a little bit of damage. Okay, we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna go back there, and of course close up that hole. And now let's say the filter here is I want to add a filter, only dust. We only need to do dust right now, and go to that destination. Submit. Okay, so we have 28 dust there. That's good. So I think we're good there. So I can now empty out this dust section here and just put it into here, and it's working. Now we got to get this out. Okay, so we're going to probably go down through a hole right here, and we'll go up. We'll, of course, break this connection here and go up one more. Okay, and say extract. And let's make sure the sides are correct. The side is output, so it should automatically output to here. And we just got to put it into the line that goes to our storage drawer system. Okay, so that should be pretty easy. So here is this piece. We're going to have to not put it into... I don't want to connect here, so we'll just do that and then put it over to here. Just like that. And I think we just automated the whole entire process of getting osmium and redstone into the system here. So this should be going up. We have 6, 7 ingots. See 1 block and 7. There should be like another one here coming up, 1 block and 8. So it is getting our materials. Come on, show me the 8. Show me the 8. There's the 8. Okay, so that's good. So really this osmium dust won't ever be filled up with anything anymore. It'll just be processed here. So I'll keep that going. And okay, so the next thing, guys, we have to get these green circuits, the basic circuits, and that is using osmium and redstone inside of a infuser. So let me get the parts I need, I think, for that. Okay, things seem to be processing fine. So I'm going to come off the backside here. We have a little bit of space, and I'm going to try to set this machine up. So I'm going to set it up in this direction. It doesn't really matter where I set it up or how I set it up as long as it works, right? So let's do that. Here's my line for power. I want this system to have, and I made a basic infusing factory, which is basically the infusion system, but adding more spots. So that's good. Now we want to input onto this side osmium and redstone, and we want to output some of those green circuits. So I'm going to do, this side will be the output for the green circuits. So I'm going to make that right now. I have the circuit in one of those, and I have a... There is the locking it, so that's good. And we'll set this side to extract. Okay, like that. And that should be good for now. So don't turn it. There we go. So on this side, we need to get 2 things out of the storage system, and that is osmium, and that is also redstone. So we need to find the pipe that has those and bring it up through here, okay? So we'll do that. We'll set the destination to this side. And so now let's go and figure out the pipe, because see, this is my main storage area, so we should try to plumb it from there. Okay, so, and we're going to that hole there. The extract line comes off the back, it comes down, so it's this line right here. Right, goes, yes, this line right there. So let's go right here. And just like that, it should be like working, but it's going to be doing other things. Just to make sure that it's working correctly and putting into there. We have to make sure we set the destination and the item we want. It's going to probably just take whatever it can at the moment. Yeah, it just grabbed a bunch of iron. So we're okay there, but we know that that's where we want to have it. Okay, so let me grab this iron. That's nice. We have some iron. We're going to set our destination is on this side, and we have 2 things we want to do. We want to get redstone dust. Let's grab a piece of that, and we want osmium ingots. We want that. Okay. Well, do we want to do a little bit differently here? This side here, let's go look at the sides, because if you look at this, there is the yellow is like the, I think that's the other material. The extra, right. So let's put the extra, below it. Okay, so this side right here will be osmium. The other part will be the redstone. Okay, so this first one we're going to go to is right here. We're extracting. So I'll go into here. I'll say add, and we're going to do osmium because it's a side, and here's our side location. Okay, submit. And so now this should only be loading osmium. And there we go. Okay, that's fine. And then underneath it, we're going to say, I have to go on down below to get the destination set up. We'll set that up as redstone. So let's go over here and just kind of do that. Get my block. Can I do that? Is this? Nope. Destination set there. We'll say redstone, and then we'll add the pipe, and it should then be making the green control circuits. And that would be the last piece we need for this basic, or this whatever this essence is. I can't remember the name of it. So let's go over to here. That's what I'm doing. Got to set this for redstone. So go into here, add redstone, go to that destination, which we said is now the bottom. Submit that, and yeah, right there. And look, there's the redstone coming in. It's filling up this whole spot. And so this is going to be creating circuits, right? And right now we have 1. And so it should pull them in there and just immediately take them out. And it goes over here. Now we have 4. So we are now making these circuits. Oh, that's awesome. Let's think about this. So this is where we get the regular mechanical essence. And then this laser node is taking that out and throwing it into the system over here, which is right here, which is the multi-servo press, which pulls that in and pulls that into our system, okay? So this, we can still use this with the yellows that we're going to be making. So that's a good idea, okay? So if I put a drawer right here, that could be the output, those yellow outputs, and I can just then point this to that direction. So we can do that at the end. So we're going to have to pipe, this is the blue, this is where this is coming from. We could just pipe this over to here, straight across, okay, or up and over. That would work really well, right? So let me see about doing that. But we also have to get charcoal into this thing. I don't want to block everything because we're getting kind of tight over here. I mean, do we want to like move this? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Let's just do this here, okay, and set this to, did I set anything on here for like special rules? No. So extract that, okay, and then we can stop this for now, okay? So why is it adding? Oh, it's specifically adding all this stuff. I don't. Okay, because okay. I know what's going on here. So this functions because this drawer is here. It says I will only take this particular output, so that's why it was only getting that one piece, not everything. So we got a bunch of stuff in here that I have to get out. Oops. Did I get everything out of that? Okay, so we got to take from this drawer here over. So we have a bunch of pipes, and we want to get it into this system right here. So let's say it goes from here. And with this part, we don't want to come from there. There we go. And we don't want that. And extract. Okay, so we got the blue essences should be going in there. Good. Now, I shouldn't put a lot in there, so you only put 16. So that's the first part of this. So we got to get the other parts, which are the drawers from over here. We need to get each of these. So we got to add this to it. So we need a node, which will bring that over, okay? So let me get that configured, get a few more nodes. We're going to need a node for this piece over here and a node from over here and the appropriate cards to pull them out. Okay, I had 2 cards in my inventory, and I want this system to pull this stuff out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first card here. I'm going to say this is extract, right? So we can say it's on extract, and I'm going to set a channel here, and this that I'm going to do is orange channel. Okay, so it should just extract from this side here. Again, that side is, if I'm looking that direction, is west. Okay, so we put this in the west slot, and it should extract from the west side. Okay, and you can kind of see it has like a little orange line there. Okay, so let's go grab the other one, and I have another one of these cards, right? Item card, yes. Okay, and I have another node over here, so we're going to go over this way, jumping over my little nodes. And we want this to go into here. Okay, so let's put this right here. And we're going to link that up. I don't have my wrench on me. Stupid. Okay, so we go over here. And again, this direction is south. So on the south side, we want this to be insert. Okay, but we're on again on that channel. So if we put this to insert on the south side. Okay, so that will insert to that side. So now I just got to get the wrench to link that up, and it should start to fill that up with those pieces. Okay, so let's do a wrench. Okay. So if I go from right here, I just hit to, oh, sorry. It's going to here. Okay, that looks right. Now, is it putting stuff in it? I can't tell because I can't get around here. This is just terrible. I really need to redesign my create area, but it's going okay. So let's see. Now, do we have everything else in there? Nothing else is going in there yet. So why is it not going in there? This is set to the south side. Item card is set to, right? It's set to insert on the orange channel. And that should be south side. Okay, so that should work. So I'm not sure why it's not pulling that in. Because this other thing is set to the orange channel on extract, right? Oh, because I didn't link this one up. Haha! Okay, so we're going from here. Nope. From here to here. Okay, does it look like data's going across the line? Looks like something's going across the line. That's good. Let's go check. And that should be it for this one then. And we're getting essences. You see we got fire charges. And now the next charge is coming in. So it's kind of preloading it. That's good. That is very good. And so, yeah, we just have to do another node over here. I probably need another one of these. This is probably out of range. And I need another item card. Let me get that. Okay, place another one of these connectors. Let's connect these up here. So we're going to go from that point to here. Okay, and then we're going to shift. Puts the green arrow to here. Okay, so that should be all linked up. So now we have like 3 stacks plus 1 of the basic control circuits. And what we need to do is we need to get this item card here that we have, the new one. And this is going to be another extract. And we'll put it on that channel, the orange channel. And so, and this again is the west direction. So if I go into here, go to west, and I put this card in, so you can see it's going down the number, 364 plus 3 plus 2. And so it is over here putting all that stuff together. Okay? So this should be receiving everything. And it looks like, let's see, do we have everything in there? We have 6 ingredients. That's good. And we're masked fully ready to go. So we have two more things to do. We have to basically get some sort of fuel source for this. The little blaze guy, and then the output going into here, and then we just bring that over. So let's I also need a basic essence to get the box made, but we'll do that in a second. Let me I got a bunch of charcoal in here. I cooked up some, so let me just go and feed this manually, see if we can at least get one of these things made, and maybe we can pull it out and then prime the box here. So can I get you here? Okay, good. There we go. He's all happy. Oh, no. Don't do that. Can I clear that? Okay. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here. And I got these here. That's good. Excellent. And it's going to fill up with the other pieces there. And I want to say recipe filter. That's the filter coming out, right? So let me see. Can I get that in here? I got a bunch of materials. We can go and put that away. And then we just got to have a pipe going from here. Close this off with the wrench. And a pipe here. Close this off with a wrench. And, did we get the wrong thing in there? Looks like it's still loading up ice charges and things. But this should be set to extract, I would believe. And, let's watch it go. As soon as it gets one more piece, it's going up to 16. And then it gets up to the next piece comes in from whatever it needs. And there it is. So starting to make it, and then this should turn into, oh, it turned into blue. Darn it. Why is it pulling in blue? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense either. I can't even get in there in time. Okay, so why is it doing that? I don't understand. Okay, so we'll just do this way. It's pulling it in from the item there. We do have the yellow. Where'd it go? There it is. It was in my hand. Okay. And then we'll lock this. So it'll only get that. And we don't care about this recipe right here. I don't know why it did that. And that will work. Right, if I just do that. Okay, so only yellows. We have 5 of them. And looks like we got a bunch of stuff in here that I could probably get rid of. Let's put these essences in here. Okay, got that taken care of. This, now we can have this point to the other direction, right? So instead of west, pull it in towards the east. Just like that. And that should be everything we need to get yellow essences processed. So let's go over here. We're going to go over to the this device here. I'm going to take these out. And so it should start to show yellows coming in here, I would imagine. Unless I've done some trickery with the cards here. But I don't see that. I might have done some trickery with this. Let me get to look at this card here. Okay, I grabbed it, and I'm going to hit it. And okay, it's only doing that is the essence. We have a filter on it. This also has a filter with it. Great. Okay, so we were going to say we're going to filter in. We have a bunch of these. Okay. And we'll go back to here and say that. There we go. I should be able to put this back. We have 5 essences in there. And let's put this card back on the south side again. And there are the yellows, and they're coming in. And so this should process. And so if we process this over, we should see that we got 153,000 EMC when that one went through. So that is working great. So really, the only problem we have left is, well, besides getting rid of my inventory and fixing this thing, is we've got to get a way to get this guy, this little blaze guy, doing that. Getting him some charcoal when it needs to be. So keep him fed. And I don't know quite how I'm going to do that yet, but we do have a way to do it. So that's good, right? So and we have a lot of these essences. Let's go see if I can put some of this back. I can probably throw this in my inventory, so I'll have them for maybe for some other recipes. So we don't need pretty much any of this stuff. Just like that. Okay, maybe my bread. Bread would be good. All right. Yeah, so let me try to figure out how we're going to do the charcoal or coal to the blaze. All right, for now, I'm going to create a drawer. I've got so much charcoal in here. I might as well just get rid of this stuff. So I'm going to grab all the charcoal out, and I'm going to use that as a source for now. So I think this will work, but you can see I just got tons of this. So why don't I just go in here and put all that into there. Let's get a key, and we can lock it. Okay, so we'll lock that, so make sure it's there. Now I'll just pick that up and take it in my inventory. Then we'll just get a pipe, and hopefully the piping system will work to pipe it to the blaze. That's what I'm thinking anyway. If this doesn't work, I'll try to think something else, but we'll try this and see what happens, okay? So we're going to go on this backside here, over and over, and we're trying to get into this right here. So let's put this drawer right there, and let's say pipe it there, and we do not want this here. And we're going to say pipe. Okay, so that doesn't work. So how do we do this? We might have to create like a deploy mechanism. So let's go figure that one out. This did not work. First attempt, fail. I'm going to steal this deployer here that I am no longer needing or using. So we'll use this one. Okay, so I put a block here. I should be able to place this against it, and it should be there. And then I think if we use a chute, we can be able to put something on it. And I believe this would work if we put the drawer on top of it. Okay, so let's see if we can do that. And I don't know where the hand is on this. But it's got 64 charcoal, and this is no longer unloading charcoal, so that's good. So charcoal's there, so if we put power to this, it should work. So let's see how we're going to do that. We have this right here is turning. We could do a... let's see, it's one up. I'm not sure. Let's go get some shafts. Maybe some cogs. I don't care about cogs as much. It might be easy to work with. Shafts. We don't have any shafts, apparently. So we'll make 8 of those. Do we have any cog wheels or anything like that? Cogs. We have 5 cog wheels. Okay, let's see what goes on. So, can we do this? Let's see. We got this is turning here. We're going to put that right there. And this is the line we want. So let's bring this over. Okay, that's turning. We'll do that right there. We'll do a shaft. I'm going to trap myself in here. This is not good. a shaft right here. No, just another cog, right? Yeah, we can just do a cog here. I'm going to put some more blocks down so I can kind of walk around here. And then a cog right here. Okay, so it's going the wrong direction. That's fine. We can get a wrench to figure that one out. So that's okay. So I think we might be very close to getting this fully automated, except for the fact that we're just manually putting charcoal into it. But we got so much of it, you know, I'm not sure how fast this will be used. So let's see here. I thought that would work. Is it too far away? Maybe it's too far away. Okay, so let's do this. And get rid of this real quick. Probably get rid of this one first. So I'm making mistakes. We'll see if this works out. I'm going to move this here. Move this here. Move that here. We'll put a block there. And then I got to place it again. Let's do that right here. And it's backwards, right? So we're going to do that. Right. Okay. And then we need to get the chute going down. We need to get our material. Okay. And then I can get rid of all of this into here. So that should be looking good. So then it should be just a matter of putting a cog wheel right below it and then installing a shaft right directly across to it. There it goes. Okay, so that's working. So now I don't think it's going to be using it up. It only seems like it uses it when it needs to. So this should last for a long time. But if that's working correctly, then we should be starting to receive the yellows into here. So we have 2 right now. So there's a third one. Good. So I think, guys, I think this is working fine. And we're going to be getting a lot more of this EMC. So I think this is good. What do you guys think? We did it. We got past this thing. Let's go over to the quest really quick here. So we now have automated this entire section that we need. I'm calling it done. So we're going to go to not overhaul. We're going to the overview, and I'm going to say tier 3 mechanism is done. So let's look ahead. We're now going over to this, which is the advanced mechanism. There's a lot of things here that we have to do, and it looks like we're going to here is the inert advanced mechanical essence, okay? So you got to combine, what do you have to do? The blue circuits, yellow, which we can do, fissile fuel pellet, not sure about that, and Mobius fuel, I'm not sure about that. You do have to superheat the blaze, which is a blaze cake. So there's a bunch of different things we're going to have to do to get through this process, but we're going to get there. We're also going to look at this, the transmutation interface, which would be really good for our storage system. So there's a bunch of things here. Refined fuel bucket. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on, but we're about to go into the section of tier 4, which I'm kind of looking forward to. It's getting kind of crazy with all the automation going on, but yeah, anyway, we'll get there. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos I produce, please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.